something that's totally opposite. See what the Oshun is in China. So once you get this holistic understanding and the different stories, how they show up, what starts to happen is you get a greater holistic understanding of what it is. And when you'll start to see in your regular human life these particular templates of energy emerging. Again, the first and easy way to do it is in the movie. You'll start, once you know Oshun, Venus, Kuan Yin, Urzuli, Isis, Mayat, and the rest of them, you'll start to, oh, that's who this motherfucker here is playing in the movie. For instance, if Mayat is a lawyer, you will see snakes on the plane. You will understand when this black lady, Sam Jackson with his head ball in the front of the airplane, was nothing but the pineal gland sitting in the front of the plane, and it was a ritual to reverse. Actually, he did 3 movies in a row. He did, what was the name of that movie right before it? I'll get the name in a second. Freedom Land. Then he did Snakes on the Plane. Then he did Black Snake Moan. Now, if you know the symbols and you up on mythology, you can see the ritual. Freedom Land was about the locking down of the Kundalini people. That was us. Of course, Kundalini also means freedom. So Freedom Land, and it was a representation of us, and in the movie, they were locking it down. The second movie was Snakes on a Plane, which was just snakes on a higher plane. It was about bringing the Kundalini energy and landing it back down to the floor. Now, the black woman in there, she was studying to be a lawyer. That's nothing but Mayat. So Mayat and Kundalini was there you had the negative and positive force on the plane. And you had Sam, the pineal gland, grounding himself. The whole movie is about landing, and of course snakes are Kundalini. And then the third movie was Black Snake Moan, which was all about locking down the Shakti energy, which is also Kundalini energy. So subtly, they are talking to your subconscious mind on how to lock down your Kundalini energy in a time where they were saying, we need to stop using the word nigger, which was a mantra for the goddess Naga, which is a Kundalini goddess, which is heating up the planet. So in a time where the planet's heating up, what they did in the movies with symbols was show you 3 movies with Sam Jackson that lowered the Kundalini. So they're not playing, they understand the science of symbols and how they can be used to talk to you. They don't need meta-netta. They don't need any ancient tongue. The symbols are how we talk. That's why the Egyptians left nothing but symbols, because the symbols are the true way you program yourself. So the key is, the first step is to start understanding the symbol of these gods and goddesses, because that's all they are. And ultimately, these are symbols that are in your DNA or representing your DNA. It's all about your DNA. So when you understand these symbols, you'll start to see the world of these symbols being played around you, either to control you or keep you in a certain mindset. Symbols, logos, and all of this type of thing. So it's key to learn the symbols. That's first and foremost, and that's how the spirits talk to you. And symbols and emotions. These gods are emotions.
Now, let me...
That's an emotion.
Right. I really, because I'm kind of passionate about this, so I want to ask you about this. And me and you have kind of built on this, and you've given me a really, really good overstanding on what I'm doing, the research on emotions. Let's talk a little bit about emotions and how that is connected to everything that we do in our movement. And share with everybody, if you will, just more about how these emotions are really these deities and how they connect with us.
Absolutely. I've heard people talk about, get past your emotions. That's actually really ridiculous. If you take the word itself and remove the letter E, you have the word motion. That's how you get shit moving. You interpret what's going on based upon your emotion. See, the problem is most people are being controlled through their emotions. So they think by getting over it that you somehow have went to another level in science. No, what you want to do is take back your emotions and start using them to make shit happen. Healing is an emotion. So everyone who wants to heal and eat right, at the end of the day, they emotional response. It's the it's the fact that you took over your diet again is how you became in control of this emotion. So the key is to become in control of these emotions, and the emotions are how the spirits talk to you. The spirit, if I say, wow, you were in the spirit of the moment, it sounds like you was having a great emotion. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That is the word itself. I mean, it is connected. That's how they talk to you. Every emotion is connected to one of your organs and rests in one of your organs. Wayne Chandler teaches that well. And he teaches these sounds, even these vowels, are actually how you relieve these organs. There's other sounds you make to relieve anger, to relieve stress, to relieve depression, to relieve fear. Like fear is in the kidneys. He talked about how fear enters your kidneys and activates the adrenal glands. So once the adrenal glands are activated, it alters the brain chemistry. So it will be those who control the media, to always keep you at a constant state of fear. So your brain chemistry will be altered. So what you have here is people who may understand that concept, who think you need to get over your emotions. No, you need to understand your emotions, take them back, then use them to make things happen, to get shit in motion. So no, the emotions are key. They're very key, but you got to stop being emotional, meaning let around. Somebody can say something, and you have a reaction. People are reaction. You take the emotions and make action happen.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. Some awesome information. We are live in the remix. This is the remix first with Brother Panic. He is right here live with us in the remix this evening. We will be opening up the call lines in just a minute. So if you have a question or a comment, please feel free to give us a call, 646-652-2711. Now, also for everybody out there listening, I also want you to know to go on over, if you have not had an opportunity, to go to www.theremixradio.com. Our sponsor this evening is none other than Brother Bobby Hemmett. He will be giving away 2 stimulus packets. If you don't know what that is, I'll be telling you about that a little later on, valued at over $2,500 each. You want to make sure you get a chance to win. In order for you to win, you must be a part of the Remix family. So go on over there and get yourself signed up. Now, we're going to go to the phone lines, Brother Panic. I can tell you right now, we have over 76 people in the chat room over here on Blog Talk Radio, and the chat room is full over on the Remix Radio, and the phone lines are filled. So we're going to open up the phone lines. If you're on the call lines and you have a question, please press 1. And we will know that you have a question or a comment for Brother Panic. Please keep your questions to a minimum so we can ensure that everybody does get in. So we're going to go ahead and go to the first caller on the line with the hand up. Coming from area code 347, please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. Okay. Greetings. Area code 347.
Hello?
Yes, greetings. You had a question or a comment for Brother Panic?
Hi, Brother Panic. I love you. This is Lavinda. Loving.
Oh,
just
Lavinda,
wanted to say hi. We
sweetie.
appreciate you so much. Thank you for your time and your learning everything. We love you.
Love you too, sweetie.
Okay, bye.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so no questions, just showing
just a comment.
Okay, well, beautiful.
I'm overjoyed.
Okay, beautiful.
You ask me questions all the time, so probably even have one.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
All right. Let's see who else has a question. Anybody else with a question or a comment? It looks like everybody is listening. You are really dropping some profound information that we need, information that we need to continue to talk about. So let's continue to do just that, and we'll come back to the phone lines in just a moment.
I was going to say that sounds good because this show is about methods. So, and I have a whole list of things you can do. So I do want to get that in, something that people can go home and look up and try.
There it is.
All right, so let's do that. All right. The first I want to start with is learning how to astro travel. I would say not knowing it, that's probably the thing that really, really was beneficial. After learning the